We see that both indices looking a little bit subdued, a few losses. What's been going on?
Well, basically, things have been quite quiet on the Ghanaian market. We've had a few exceptions with the likes of Guinness Ghana Brewery, Franchise, and it's the Ghana Commercial Bank. In Guinness Ghana, we saw a huge leap of 11%. That's the largest we've had since June 2008. Over 1 million shares were traded in a single day, which is supposed to be at 12,000 average per day.
Right.
But we believe this is mainly on the back of their upcoming rights offer, which is slated for September later this year.
We do know, Mintah, that everybody was expecting great things to come out of the Tullow Oil IPO ahead of their listing, and it's expected that this would lift and boost the market. Are you getting indications that this is going to happen? Because it doesn't seem to be so.
Yeah, well, we've gotten quite good sentiment for the Tullow stock, but I'm thinking that big institutionals are yet to come in. They will come in probably in the last minute. They'll be more cautious of the time value of money, and as such won't be updated till the very last minute. But we're getting quite a favorable response from local investors who seem to be holding on to funds in order to make enough ready to purchase the shares.
We're
reflected on the market because we aren't seeing many bids and offers.
Now, we also know that Cosmos Energy is also talking about a potential listing in Ghana. They've got New York exposure, and that will be good for the markets. But the question that many experts are asking is whether or not the Ghana Stock Exchange is just big enough to absorb some of these stocks, particularly because of the problem of the market not being liquid.
Okay, I didn't hear the latter part of your question, but about Cosmos, yes, they are slated to issue list in Ghana, but we do believe that it will be very good for the market.
Okay, let's talk about the banking stocks and what's happening on the banking side, because the GSE financials do drive the markets. Which are the counters to watch?
We should be looking at Ghana Commercial Bank and then GT Bank as well.
All right, and the fundamentals obviously are strong. Now, the one curious thing that impacts on the financials is that in Ghana, inflation is getting tamer, and as a result, the central bank has decided to keep interest rates fairly low, not introduce monetary tightening. Is that a good thing for the banks, considering that generally the trend is to start changing the interest rate cycle?
Yeah, we think it's good for the whole industry. The banks as well. It should be favorable for all participants.
All right. Which other sectors are a buy?
Sorry?
Which other stocks? Which other stocks are a buy in which sectors?
Guinness would be a buy. Unilever is also a strong management. It would also be a buy.
Okay. Why is that? Is it the fundamentals of the company are great, or that we're starting to see dynamic consumerism in Ghana?
The fundamentals are great. That is the underlying push for these books.
All right then. Asset allocation in Ghana, obviously you've told us to think about equities going into the banks, for instance, and some of the consumer goods stocks. Where else can you be putting your money in Ghana?
Big stuff would be a good idea.